4.7 trillion. Holy crap, the damage is insane with this hero. I don't know what she's adding the debuffs to really stack it up. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be pulling for Whitebone and doing some slight combat testing. I've been talking with some of the mods, and they've been saying that this hero is great at all star levels, going to definitely improve most accounts, and is definitely going to be meta for a long while. So 100% you should be pulling for. And she does have some sick animations from what I hear. We're going to definitely check that out as well. And I did set up my Mercy, and we were able to save 12 of the scrolls. I figured out a better way of saving these, so I might try and do that again. So if you're looking to min-max free-to-play and save as many of these scrolls while also getting your Mercy down to 1 between each event, I'll explain that a little bit in this video and in a future video. And let's just hop right in and do as many pulls as we can. Hopefully we get super lucky. My goal is to do, I think, 301 pulls, because I think I'm going to try and do that saving technique. So I'm going to do the single pulls to try and get this down to 9, and then I'll take it from there. I'll probably pull some more later. I think we have 3 free ones as well, because it's been a couple days. Been crazy busy at work. Let's check out the animation. Flying skulls, look at that. Walking in entry, long fingernails. She's definitely a demon looking like, and has stolen a few souls here, right? And that is sick. So definitely love the flying skulls right here, and excited to use her. Believe she is a warrior, if I'm not mistaken, warrior class. So I wonder what the new meta shift will be. She does a better job of countering the poker squad and is really tanky. So gold early on, 20,000 diamonds. We hit it big. So that might actually give us all the pulls. That is a crazy pull, right? Let's take it. I haven't hit that in a long while. So we're up to 60K here and 280. So let's do all the pulls that we can. We'll hit the don't show again. And hopefully we hit 20K diamonds again, hit an early copy. You need 301 pulls if you want to guarantee. And we got gold here. Can we get crazy lucky again? Oh, is so excited. I got scammed by I forgot we get the common food here, but it's usually not in the first slot. Usually the first slot is saved for the good hero. And so maybe we'll get lucky. What was I saying? Lost my train of thought with the gold. Maybe it'll come back to me. But let me know in the comments how your pulls have gone. I think I was saying you need at least, or not at least, worst case scenario, you need 301 pulls to get the 10 star from this event. So if you have your Mercy down to 1, you'll need 301. I think this is where we should get a copy. It's been a while. Yeah, we got the double here. We've already watched the animation. And you can see it puts it back in that first slot. So usually if you see gold in the first slot, unless you have it set up like I do where it's showing in the first slot, then usually you're going to get lucky. But so far, I think we hit Mercy that first time. I wonder if we can get some super early luck. If you get early, hit Mercy early, then that can change the whole play style of how you're going to do your pulls, because maybe you just go a little bit deeper to hit that extra copy. So far, not so lucky, it seems. But, I like to show good and bad. We did hit that, I can't complain. We hit 20K diamonds. So even if we go to Mercy every single time, which is kind of expected, hitting 20,000 diamonds, we're already under 20K diamonds, is awesome. We hit her again. Let's jump out after this and just see how many pulls we have left. And let's just check. So we have 80 pulls left, 95. I can't remember because we had a couple of free scroll. So I think we hit Mercy every single time. And if not, we got it maybe 1 early. So can we get another copy within the 80 here, which would be pretty big. but not too common. I think out of all the events so far, a lot of the events I've messed up my mercy beforehand, but in I think it was Moon Fairy, I did end up getting up to a 10.5 star because I had gotten super lucky early once, and then I got lucky early again at the end. Not too early, but it was like 50 or 60, so kind of early. So it is possible, doing it free to play to get like maybe an 11 star, super unlikely 11, but a 10.5 star. And so there we go. We did all of our pulls. We had just enough diamonds, which was sweet, but we are now just going to have to wait we need 15 more. We have 11 days. So that means we get 11 free pulls along the way, and we'll be getting we have some of these scrolls right here that we're just going to pull down on the last day if we don't hit it early before that. So that's just my plan. Actually, I'll end up probably pulling. We get some diamonds here. For the 300 is what you need a minimum do. So I'm going to go at least 300, and I'm not going to collect this. So I'll collect these right now. This is great. This will get me closer. I'm at 6 crowns. I can bring someone to 7 once I get some yearbooks. But here is a breakdown of how you can save your scroll. So once I hit 300 here, I'm not going to collect this. I'm going to let it go to the mailbox at the end of the event. So that's what I did last time, and I was kind of nervous that they wouldn't, but they do. This will go to your mailbox, and you'll have 7 days to collect it. Within those 7 days, you bring your mercy back down to 1 and you leave it. Then you collect them before they expire, and that's how you end up with more than 9 for the next time. So if you do that with this, and if you follow the guide, you get yourself a 10 star. You will also be able to grab it here. You remember, you can't collect any of these once it hits this if you want to save this. But you can let this 5 go to the mailbox and this 20, if you have a 10 star, go to the mailbox. So you can have 35 go to the mailbox for your mercy. And if you set it up really good, you could essentially have 9 saved up. So you can have 44 scrolls thrown into the next event. And hope you found that helpful. I'm going to try and do that probably during this event for the following one. And if you have the 44, that means the next time it rolls around, you can actually pull for this extra little hero treasure and get yourself a little bit better chance of actually hitting mercy early. Or it gives you just more flexibility if you don't hit mercy early, just to keep rolling it forward. So hope you found that part helpful. I will make a Mortal Realm guide in a few days as soon as this unlocks. So in 2 days, probably Sunday night for myself, I will make that and show you how to full clear it if you haven't gotten it already. Let's hop in here and throw one of these hero copies in the Starburst Temple. Of course, get all those juicy levels. And where is she at? Right here. This will be the one we rank up. Definitely didn't set up any food because I'm an idiot. So hopefully the quick star is good to us. And her skills are pretty cool. I'm not going to bore you right now with reading it. If you want me to make a video on all the skills, throw it in the comments, and we'll get that done for you. Let's get this out of here. We don't want to use him as food. And do we have anyone else important in here? Doesn't look like it, so we should be good. We got a 9 star. And once we get the next hero copy plus the Mortal Realm, that will get us the 10 star that we need for those extra 20 recruit scrolls. And all these extra abilities, tons of stats. She's supposedly super tanky. Definitely going to be better if you can run her in an Ankh squad. And maybe with some kind of like DK 12 star shenanigans, Div 9. That'll definitely have to be something I'll have to look into. So let's just see right off the bat if she does anything special for my team in PvE. So let's just run it once real quick. And then I think we're going to take out Aurora here and just slap her in front and see. So I think we're around the 3.3 trillion. Yeah, like right around 3.3 trillion from all the days. So let's slap her in and see if she's going to do any damage whatsoever. And we'll check out the animations, right? So right off the bat, her kit, Her outfit's pretty cool. But let's see if she has some sick animations. We might have to really slow it down as well. We'll put it at the ×1. Hopefully the skulls fly in. That's what I'm looking forward to. All right, here we go. Soul Reap. That looks sick. All right, let's just skip ahead now. We're going to run it by ourselves. 4.7 trillion. Holy crap, the damage is insane with this hero. I don't know what she's adding the debuffs to really stack it up. Holy crap. Wow. 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 All right, now let's do some damage tests with her by herself. That was crazy. A whole trillion damage more. The debuff she's adding for your squad is definitely going to up you in PvE. Let's see what she looks like by herself because I skipped ahead just to see the animations. It took so long. But let's actually just watch her by herself and see what the animations are. That way we can see. And the skull slap there, pretty sick. How does the non-rage ability look here in a second? Look at her do it right back to us. And you can see the debuff stacking up on us. And so there you go. It looks like they just throw the skull in real quick. Pretty sick. We can definitely slow that down. Let's just run it. So I have no gear on her, and she is doing by herself 1 billion damage. That's pretty sick, right? My account is, has a little bit stat inflation, but that's still awesome damage here. Let's set the settings down to, we already had it slowed down, but let's slow it down some more. Excuse me, and let's see if we can really see the animations. We'll speed it up to get through some of the beginning parts here. We got Blizzard, we got all the other stuff here. Spirit. All right, after I think we're good. Slow it down to the 1x. Here we go. Look at the skulls fly around. And she's going to do it back to us. So we can speed it up for a second. Same animation here since we're facing ourselves. And now let's look at what the auto attack here is. Bonkers. It's still pretty fast here. Setting it back. It's the same skull just quickly popping up here. Has like a 3 skull in the ground. Pretty sick animations overall, I'd say. But obviously when we're doing half these battles, unfortunately, we quick battle through a lot. So you don't get to see the real nice art animation here. But I do appreciate it. And she is slapping. But that's not what she's good for. She is great for your team to just add all those debuffs. And that's what really makes her shine. And obviously is much better if you're running her with, Spider here as well, because it's just more debuffs. And we'll just quick battle it one more time here with the full squad. And 3.9 trillion, not quite as high as that 4 billion one. 4.7 was wild. That was definitely a high roll, but blew my mind. I had no idea. No idea we were going to be hitting it. Like 4.8 trillion damage. Insane upgrade overall. Insane. So, quick reminder here. Don't collect these if you're trying to do my same strategy. I will update it towards the end. All you need to know is make sure you do, if you already saved before some of these scrolls in the recruit, save some. You need to do the 300 to get the guaranteed 10. You need to make sure you have a 10 star. And if you're not able, if you're brand new, just try and save one of them for the future, and then you can follow the same strategy later on. Let's hop into the Sanctuary Rift here. My team is doing pretty okay, but who we take out is the real question. I'm thinking it's probably going to be Fiona, but I just don't feel like taking the gear off her for now, so I'm just going to take out Suth, I think, for now, and slap in the new warrior here and see how that works. I blew right by her. Here we go. And her kit makes it so she absorbs some of the damage to help prevent your heroes from dying. So maybe we can see it here. I don't know who we're facing. If they're faster than us, normally enemy Fionas just destroy us. But maybe with the new hero, even at only 9 star, she'll be able to protect our team from dying. And that's what I'm hoping to see here. And would love to just quick battle, but want to see what's going to happen here. Are we going first? We're not. And we got blasted there. But, yeah, we got annihilated. So, definitely wasn't able to do anything there. But I guess, yeah, we'll see in a second. I think they're just going to go first again and just destroy us right as we come out of the unfreeze here. That's my thought, but not 100% sure. Let's take a sip here. If that's the case, the next time if I get frozen again, we'll just quick skip. So we healed up there. Can we get any attacks here? Well, she did die. I wonder if she got hit or if she was saved. You can see the enemy HP reduction is kind of cool from our new runestone, but wasn't quite enough. We're just so, I don't know if they squishy, but we're just kind of just so squishy, right? We just get annihilated. And here we go. We are taken out, blasted away. Who was that? And what is their power? So yeah, they're a little bit higher, better than us with the 2, much faster. And it's this weapon, the Heaven Scroll. Once it's +3, it's what annihilates you. Let's do a couple of quick battles. Maybe I'll see someone that I normally lose to this person because they're really fast. So let's see if we are saved here. I'm pretty sure they have a scroll also that is like +3 in the weapon. I don't have a tier 11, not tier 11 star spider. What's div 5? If you have 11-star spider, you completely counter scroll, and then you can avoid all these like quick battles that you're losing to lower power players if you're in like a situation like this. And unfortunate for heavy invested scroll players, as it does add another layer to the meta. But scroll with her weapon is ridiculous. Just blasts through like all defensiveness except the spiders. Can we not get frozen here? If we don't get frozen between the health bar and her, that would be crazy. Might not happen because of all the chain attacks. Yeah, as you can see, still getting blasted here. So we'll just quick battle out of it. Not looking like she's helping too much there. We did take a couple more hits, but nothing special. And I don't have any of the gear on her. Remember that as well. So I'll have to work that on as well. And we still beat Floyd. I think I beat him before. Kind of just comes down to is if they're faster than me right now, they just smash me. So nothing game breaking that I'm noticing on the PvP front yet. I have to do more testing. But on the PvE side, wow. All right, and the video is getting really long, so we're going to cut it here. Let me know in the comments your first impressions. Definitely got to test her out some more. First thoughts by me is she's definitely going to improve your account in some areas, but will get definitely much better once you have her 11-star. That's what people have told me. But is a hero that you can start using right off the bat, 5 stars and up. Is going to make a lot of impact from the debuff she brings and support she brings to your team overall. Definitely going to make you a lot tankier, and as our main role being warrior and damage absorber for the squad. So let me know in the comments if she's your new favorite hero or who your favorite hero is, and come back in a couple days and I'll have that Mortal Realm guide for you as well. As always, please like and subscribe and have a wonderful day. Take care.